Go, go, Power Rangers!
I wanted to say,
oh,
is
I
that
thought
what that was? I was like, yeah. I recognized it. I was like, I really enjoy this. I was like, oh, no wonder. It reminds me of when I was sick.
Apologies.
I thought that was from $100,000 Pyramid.
Apologies, headphone users. Got a little gnarly there. My bad. My bad. It's Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Fucking Power Rangers.
A little shreddy.
He's hot. Sorry, that's really not adding anything to the conversation.
But he's Brazilian. How's that possible?
Oh, I don't know. I find a lot of Brazilians attractive, so maybe I'm just a weirdo.
It is a different perspective, so it's a good one.
Yeah. It depends.
And I can't see the TV.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you're right. There are some Brazilians that are not attractive. Jessica Andrade comes to mind. Poor gal. But Ty, what's her face from AEW though?
Ty Conti.
Oh my.
Ty Conti.
She hot, as they say.
Why do you think it's called the Brazilian butt lift?
Is that Kardashian thing?
Having that butt like that. Brazilians
getting
have
like
that naturally.
Stuff added in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. It's actually it is the most dangerous plastic surgery you can possibly get.
So we could have been hopeful and.
Sorry, she got the best that money can buy.
See, butt stuff is always dangerous.
Butt
it's
stuff,
always
yes.
dangerous.
Always avoid the butt stuff.
That's true.
That is incorrect.
Well,
You are entitled to your opinion, sir, and I am entitled to mine.
Look, the Bible told me that butt stuff ain't legit.
It's Mead, Metal, and MMA podcast. We were talking about some interesting shit right before Brandon hit record on this. We were talking about it's weird because, man, if you're looking for books nowadays, even shit that's not that old, it's real easy to find it online. I mean, You're not digging around on no dark web and finding like some crazy weird resources. This is just some shit people just pulled, put up a digital copy on their site, and they're just kind of hosting it until somebody gives them a cease and desist. But
and then they're like, sorry, bro, take it down, load it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's it. Because, I mean, if you're an author, and especially if it's a book that's, say, out of print from like 7 to 15 years ago, in that window, you've already made the money you're trying to get. So it's not like you're really out there protecting your asset. You're not like that jackass from like Matt Heafy, right? It's like I'm looking out for my brand.
Well, dude, back in the day, if you wanted to, there were websites where you could download ROM images of any game from the console eras from the 70s up to PlayStation 2 era.
Wow.
As long as you didn't, stray too far from the path,
right?
You'd get out of there with a free game that you could play on an emulator, which were legal to distribute. It was just, if you have the ROM, you better have the actual physical cartridge as well. Then it's legal. If you don't, you're a bloody thief. And there are websites like click here, and you'll have every game on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I feel like 95% of people then fall in your bracket of thief.
Oh, yes. Oh, of course.
Definitely.
That's not disputed at all.
I'm not encouraging people to run out there and help themselves, but the Internet of Things is a weird thing.
Yes.
Don't search ROM free download on Google and follow the path. Don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to click free porn here. All you got to have is a download. Oof.
Now, that one you really
don't click that. Just don't.
You can stream, don't download.
Yes, that is correct.
Man, unless it's something in your own personal collection, like, man, I had to digitize all my daddy's porn because I love my daddy and he had a good choice of porn.
And I love me a great big bush.
Ain't no reason to fucking be like downloading anything with boobs and butts in it.
Right.
Because it's probably going to give you boobs and butts near the end of the day.
You're the one going to get a fucking.
That's right. Ooh.
Anyway, Brandon, Krista, and yours truly, Kevin.
That
guy. This shits every other Friday or thereabouts until we need to do them back to back.
There's good reason.
We're coming up next week on my birth week.
And, really, in essence, we're in it now.
And Brett's birthday is exactly 7 days after mine.
Oh, wow.
Thankfully, he's not staying for both, or this would be the final podcast because we'd be dead.
Yeah, I think y'all would die. The livers, your livers would finally be like, "Yeah, we're done."
If me, and Brett all died on the same day of drinking too much, dude, could you imagine how awesome that funeral is going to be?
Be an interesting obituary section, right?
Be cheap
and a weird, crazy, probably top of fold fucking newspaper article.
They'd have like a little shit altar for me, fucking just like leaving little bags of weed and like fucking tall boys.
Me, I guess, I don't know. Vienna sausages, right?
Wow.
What?
He said, I want you to eat me.
and no crackers?
No crackers.
Just all
Just
sausage.
Straight sausage.
Straight sausage. That's going to be the name of the side podcast we do. Straight sausage. Krista, you are, of course, invited.
Okay, I was like, it sounds like this is a dicks only party.
Oh, no, we're very inclusive.
We'll let you run it, actually. Anyway,
the way it makes sense.
So how's your week, man? The first full week of legal is under your belt.
Woo woo.
It's been.
It's been.
Oh my god.
Although I didn't. I didn't. If you say after it's been, that is a pause.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. It's noise, but it's still a pause. It's gone all right. The best part has been a whole bunch of elderly people coming in and just wanting to try it. Just want to check it out.
How cute.
I hadn't had any shit like this since I drove a VW bus out in San Fran in the 60s.
Oh, my God.
The negative is these motherfucking pieces of shit that are like, well, in Colorado. I'm like, I know what they do in Colorado. I had to deal with this bitch for half an hour.
Half an hour?
You know what I would have said? I'm sorry, ma'am. This is New Mexico. If you want to play by Colorado's rules, you're going to have to go to Colorado.
I'm too fucking sweet.
See, eventually, at some point, you push me to the point where I stop being sweet and I turn into
Lady, you want to have a lot of fun. Go fire up a J about 20 miles east of here.
This is the face of a man that has done hospitality pretty much his whole adult life. So I have a really good way of being able to look at you and be like, yeah, oh, great. Being like, just fucking shoot me now.
Well, all these people need to shut their ass until there's federal policy. Yeah. And hopefully we get there one day.
Eventually.
But, man, have you heard about the other issue we have going on in New Mexico right now? Is that there are 2 locations in the state that have basically your Border Patrol checkpoints or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But these checkpoints, these fucking federales, if you're hauling weed, well, that means you are violating the federal law, and they are making motherfuckers pay.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Not surprising, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, word to the wise, if you're a grower of any kind or whatever, and you think you're going to blast through Alamogordo.
No.
You're going to have to take the long way.
Yeah, well, you can go west. You just can't come east, young man. Come east.
You're going to have to take the old scenic route after that.
Damn. That's good to know. I'll have to make sure for some reason.
Well, even Portales PD was kind enough to let folks know, hey, listen, motherfuckers, you can't just be smoking that shit out on the sidewalk down on Avenue D, okay?
Well, duh. Are people dumb?
Yes, they are.
Oh, sorry.
Last Friday, assholes apparently like, let's go sit in the park and get real high.
What?
For
you
some
can't
reason.
Just smoke in public.
That's why the public police fucking put that shit up there. It's like, yeah, it's great. This is legal for you guys and everything and stuff, and we hope you enjoy at home because that's the only place you can.
Yeah, I was like, my understanding is you're not allowed to do it publicly still, right?
No.
I mean, they're still postulating policy on that of having like, smoking dens or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
It's in the law.
Shop
yeah, they have yet to authorize. Apparently, Albuquerque is going to be your first one.
It's like you want a whole bunch of goddamn bubble gummers coming out of a pot bar trashed?
No,
you don't. There has to be some form of security and or liability.
Well, maybe they won't allow, serving of certain levels of, percentages of THC or whatever to maintain safety, or I don't know.
Yeah. Having been a toxic young male once upon a time.
Indeed.
Like as recently as like a year and a half ago.
As recently as 4 days ago.
But that might actually help.
Yeah.
I have never gotten real high and wanted to fight, ever.
No.
That's true, man. I mean,
liquor?
Who does?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the old gasoline on the fire. Weed is dirt on a fire.
I wonder if they're going to do it like Amsterdam did it right off the bat and allowed weed and liquor on the same site.
No. But they will probably have coffee shops with bud tenders.
I would
is what
love
I would
that
envision.
so much.
Yeah, because man, I don't want liquor and weed in the same establishment.
No.
Honestly,
Not for the safety of the realm. No. People like me need to stay in a private sector.
Well, I certainly enjoy it here at home.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
people need to be out in public cross-faded usually.
No way.
It's a little messy,
A lot of people,
Little bit.
especially for noobs.
even though I prefer it, probably a lot of people shouldn't be drinking and smoking at the
No,
same time.
period.
A lot of people. Now, there are those of us, and that's the only way we prefer it. But,
Indeed.
This is how I've always done it.
yeah.
I mean, when I'm at, granted, now I will say this, when I'm at my home, I don't drink at all.
Right.
I am smoking.
You're like
You bet your ass.
You're like a Mormon at home. Yeah.
When I come out here, it's the beast. The old fucking
The old two-eyed beast.
That's right.
I'm strange.
I got both of them.
If I don't smoke before drinking and smoke after, I will get sick. So I get nauseous if I drink and then smoke.
Just drink, really?
Yeah, I can't. I have to smoke and then drink and then continue smoking if I want to do that. I can't drink and then smoke.
I can do any of it.
It gives me spinsies for whatever reason.
It's
No
like,
shit. Wow.
the way I look at it, it's like having like a 2x4 balanced on top of a beach ball, and I'm trying to stand on it and stay balanced. But inevitably, one side begins to rise, so then I got to
Teeter a
compensate.
little bit, yeah.
And so I'm trying to stay in the pocket the whole time. Next thing I know, it's 2 a.m. I'm wondering where my pants went.
At least you're home. It's okay to wonder that when you're at home.
Right? Yeah. It's like, where are my pants out in the yard?
Well, the pocket is a very real, very special thing.
Indeed.
It's that rare hour or two where you're doing both,
And you feel.
and they all meet together.
Right.
Like they're close personal friends.
It's like they're hanging out in a public lounge somewhere.
They might even dance.
Hours later, they've gone off to the room. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
And then all of a sudden it becomes a sprint on both sides because
Yeah.
you want to find that pocket, but you're going to find it for about 5 minutes, and then it's going to be gone. And you're like, well, shit,
It is a constant moving target, and it's fun to chase it sometimes, not all the time. But
It's like opiate fucking fiend chasing the dragon.
Yeah, don't do that.
We're just chasing the pocket.
yeah, well, because that pocket, it's not a matter of like, oh, if you're too drunk to be in the pocket. No. All it is like the
the
equilibrium.
balance of the two.
Yeah.
And much like heroin, at the end, you will lose.
Yes.
Eventually, it's all gone.
Yeah, you don't wake up the next morning and go, I won in the pocket. I won.
did it. I found it.
Shit. Krista, how's your week?
It's been busy.
Yeah,
it's
you're
been-
doing
I've
like a
been
student and
grinding
stuff.
homework out, like no tomorrow, doing aerial practice because I'm finally healed. Still kind of not, I'm not 100%, but so we're still taking it relatively easy. But
Right.
I'm definitely like feeling much, much, much better. I was
Good deal.
I was honestly scared there for a little while that I was going to have to like stop. So I'm very glad.
Right.
Fuck yeah,
I
man.
think we brought it up on the show, didn't we? About somebody vaporizing your mailbox here a couple months ago. Are you back to normal from that?
Yeah. I mean, finally got my car back like a week or two ago.
Shit, that was
yeah,
a
I
long
mean,
time.
oh gosh, yeah, it was gone for almost a month.
I can appreciate
I
that.
guess because honestly, the chain issues, they couldn't get parts in, so they kept.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah,
being
dude.
like, oh yeah, we're waiting on this part and we're waiting on that part, and I was like, okay, well,
Word to
here
the
we are.
wise: don't total or near total.
Yeah,
your vehicle,
don't F up
or-
your you'll be
or
without
let
for a
people hit your vehicle in your
Yeah,
driveway.
well, yeah, I was like, unfortunately, I had no say in this situation. It's okay.
They hauled that guy off. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I really didn't stay out to watch and stuff because, it sucks because I've been on the opposite end of the situation.
Right.
So I can empathize a little bit. But I also was like a little bit almost in shock because I couldn't believe, because it was just kind of wild.
The
'Cause
audacity.
Well, yeah, 3 properties.
Balls on this guy.
The neighbor's mailbox gone. Our mailbox gone. The neighbor's
guy had-
wall partially toppled over.
It's a hate crime against the mail
with the
service.
car sideways in their yard, literally inches from the 3rd mailbox. He literally almost took out 3 mailboxes.
Is that what made your neighbors go, "Oh, fuck this place, we're out of here"?
I don't know. Are they
18th
not?
Street has become a fucking just
It's crazy.
a thoroughfare of danger.
It really is that area. I mean, there's been
Why?
I don't know. I think that's just because people speed down because he was speeding. Obviously, he was
That
going
road,
like
I mean,
60 or 70.
18th is a fun street to do 70 on if
there's nothing. And but it's just like.
But if you're impaired, you should not
Yeah,
be.
you probably shouldn't be doing that drunk.
Yeah.
And that hump, I guess, because we've had 2 or 3 other accidents in that general vicinity.
People are just fucking stupid.
Yeah, I
man.
think that's just.
Well, there's that.
These assholes around here, they're some of the worst drivers I've ever seen. Like, as of right now, the driving quality of the city of Portales, I give them like a 4 out of 10.
Honestly, I was in LA, and even with how crowded, I mean, we're talking 6 lanes each side. So this is 12-lane highway total.
And it's packed.
Honestly,
it's like hamsters in
it's
Richard Gere's ass.
crazy. And even their driving wasn't as bad as some of the stuff I've experienced here. So just for some perspective, you are correct.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me how poor people drive now. It's awful.
I've got the opposite complaint. I like to go a little quick.
It took me 15 minutes.
I do too. Oh,
but
no.
that's fine because at least I don't have to worry about you impeding my progress.
Every fucking day this week, I have been behind some asshole on my way
Going
home.
5 under,
on my way home, doing 5 or
Yep.
10 or 15 under.
I hate that shit so much. It makes me crazy.
There's one dude, and I felt bad because he's hauling a really shitty trailer with like about 20 head of goats in it.
That's his problem. Oh, well, I've
And
fucking
he's
followed
doing
goats
about
this
20,
week as
25 miles an hour down the road to this
Oh,
place.
God.
I'm like, I don't want to freak out the goats, but fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I'm going around him.
My new one that really fucking just infuriates me are the motherfuckers that go down Avenue D here
Yeah.
and just go 30 the whole way, all the way down to the goddamn light. It's like now you're going too goddamn slow, and now you're going too fast. What the fuck?
You ever notice that? Assholes is like you can't get around them. They're doing way under the speed limit. You hit a light finally, and then that fucking guy's trying to like keep pace with whoever's next to him. But if that person turns off, then suddenly you can get up and around them, and then that's when they hit the fucking gas pedal.
Well, they're assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it.
In a huge way. Like, what kind of a dick? Well, okay, there you go.
Well, I mean, I was like, yeah, I've done it when I've had a bad day. It's like, no, fuck you. This is my lane. I ain't let you in. This is mine. This opened up for me.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sometimes you have to let the id speak.
I have become very mature in my driving ability.
Yeah, you mean like driving slow and dangerous like old people? Fuck, you're probably right. Yeah,
That's right. Listening to a lot of Billy Squire.
that's right. Yeah,
Old people do that, right?
I think so.
I don't even
right?
know who that is, so probably.
The stroke
He
guy.
said, stroke me. Yeah,
Stroke me, stroke me.
Oh.
that's it.
Man, that was pretty
We're
good,
gonna
right?
cover that shit. We'll cover it.
Say about a little baby.
At least I know the riffs aren't going to be really all that difficult, right?
Banana. Even the timing, it's all eerily similar.
Yeah. The man, so you're doing all your shit, all of it's online, right?
Yes.
Is that where higher ed is at now? It's like mostly online, or
I'm gonna check
You know,
out
there's
this
still
one.
like my nursing program will all be face to face because like the clinical component.
You would hope, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm
going to do this shit online.
right. Do you really? Never mind.
No,
we
you
won't
don't
go
want
down
that.
this road. But like, I've honestly always been kind of anti-science online. Even intro courses, especially if you're going into a science field, because everything's foundational, right? So everything builds.
Right.
But for me, most of these classes I've taken anyway, so it's just like I'm going to do them online because it's the fastest way I can get them done in 8 weeks and get it done and be in the nursing program by the spring. And so
So you're actually going to be in that nursing program
Yes.
before fall, then?
Sorry, not
This is the spring.
this following spring. So in a year.
Oh wow!
A year's
So shit,
time.
you still got a whole lot to go before you're in.
I'm going to do in summer semester, I'll do AMP2 and micro. And then in the fall semester, I'll do pathophysiology, which is a nursing class I can take before getting into the program.
Yeah.
And then in the spring, I should hopefully get into the program.
God damn. That's a lot of work just to get into the nursing
Yes.
program. But then again, most assholes that go straight from, I shouldn't call them assholes, but go straight from high school straight to the community college to get in the nursing program, they're going to be working basics for 2 years anyway.
Sure, absolutely. And at least I don't have to, like, they accepted my Englishes, so I don't have to retake those, thankfully.
Right.
So I was at least grateful for that part of it.
When I was in college, I challenged my English classes, both the fucking basic and the 102 and 104, whatever those are, the research end of it,
sure.
whatever. I challenged both. They're like, well, you can't challenge these. I said, well, I certainly can.
I just did.
They assigned me an English professor who fucking didn't like it that I was challenging to not take a single English class. I have a university degree and never took one fucking English class on the basics.
Oh, interesting.
Challenged them and then went straight to 400 level English lit.
See, I wish they would have. Can I be honest? I didn't need the 100 level. I would have been happier in a more advanced English class. I would have felt more challenged. But it's just like,
I didn't want to be treated like a child, and that's where your 18-year-olds in college are at.
That's honestly the hardest part for me, is like being in these lower level classes is like the grind of it all, because it's all tedious BS. And I've been in master's levels courses where we have conversations and we can exchange ideas on data and research papers, and these other students are not at that level. And so I'm just like, hee hee.
At the end of the day, if I've learned anything from Wu-Tang, it is fuck them hoes.
Well, them hoes didn't do anything to me, so.
I think I just realized I might be the dumbest one at the table.
Why?
Oh, we've known this for a long time.
I don't think you're dumb. Why would you say that?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't
Because we were going
that.
deep on higher ed. So.
Oh.
You know, how
Higher ed is a
y'all
bunch-
bored being smart?
Whatever.
Man, I'm so bored being smart.
Higher ed's just another cog in this motherfucking machine.
Damn, I get so tired of being smart. It just wears me out.
I got a bug award when I in the 8th grade.
Got a certificate when I was in 3rd grade with a gold star.
It was a bug award.
A bug award?
I got the bug award.
That's cool.
The brought up grade award.
Brought up grade?
I was real stupid in 7th grade. Got a little smarter in 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Not bad. Usually, like, for me, it's like I had to reach my pinnacle in like 9th grade and just slide. It's a glide scope after that of fucking GPA.
Yeah.
Just enough to get in the Marines, which that ought to tell you something.
Oh, my.
Like, this guy ain't going to like eat cat food, is he? Probably not. No.
How tough the times? Are the times tough?
I almost spit my drink. Goodness.
Damn. All right. Shit. Well, so
how's your week?
My week is not bad. I was told it'd be almost impossible to get my hands on weed because of all the rec users. And after driving by an empty parking lot most days this week, I decided to pop in today and and restocked and
I was going to ask, how is that going?
Okay.
Is supply okay?
Yeah, I mean, supply is going to be great because all the dispensaries raise their prices.
That was okay.
Price of poker went up.
Oh, that was smart.
I will use our Greenleaf as an example. They don't have a location here, but
Are they a provider?
they are a dispensary. They're located out of Albuquerque, but they have a spot in Roswell.
Okay.
They raised their prices across the board, rec and med. $12, $13, and $14.
Whoa.
For whatever they view as their premiers.
Oh, so
Premier,
a gram would be
like
up to
low grade,
$13.
mid grade, high grade.
Okay.
And that's with rec users, that's before tax.
Oh, okay.
Med users, no tax, but you're still paying about 25% more for your shit.
So can this isn't kind of brings up an interesting question. Is this going to drive people back to the streets?
Well, okay. I have a.
I don't think so because if you buy. Even if you're a rec user, I don't know, I'm not trying to step on your toes.
Oh, no worries, man. Go for it.
But if you're a rec user, man, after having like just good, clean dispensary weed, I don't know that street weed's where you want to go.
Sure, because
I think the quality drops off, and you get caught with that. And if you can't prove, well, no, I guess you're actually allowed at a certain amount.
A certain amount, yes.
But
right.
But I mean, but still, that's like. That's like going from like back in the day from chronic back to smoking just somebody's homegrown shit.
No, I mean, I've gotten chronic off the streets.
Oh, no, that's what you had to do.
$20 a gram.
Yeah.
$50 for an eighth, but you had to have $50.
Yeah, I've paid
And
50
then
for an
you
eighth.
realize, but I could also get an ounce of fucking reg for that same amount.
No, Reg.
Yeah.
And an ounce of, well, this is
It's like,
back
we'll just
about,
smoke a QP tonight, huh?
this is about, shit, this is about 10 years ago.
Shit clocking in 6%.
Because also, you know, I would occasionally have to pull for other people. And
I'm not going to say anything here.
what's
out loud.
easy? I didn't mean for it to sound like I was saying that, like I was looking right at you, because I wasn't looking right at you. But it's easier to split up what they would say is 28 grams of Reginald versus 3.5 to 3 potentially of chronic.
Our weights and measures are so fucked up. Why isn't it 30 grams to an ounce? Because then at least things are divisible then by tens.
It's not. It's a big pain in the ass.
It is. It's like 28.
We need
What's
to get
that
rid of
divisible
the.
by
You
seven?
can't-
Oh, well, at least they dropped the 0.3 because technically it's 28.3 with a couple other numbers after that.
Yeah. Our weights and measures are fucked, but I don't want to go all
Fucking
European
numbers.
either. So.
Fucking numbers. Who needs them? I'm against all of them.
All right. So, Mead update for the week.
We're going to get some work done tomorrow.
Yeah, my update is we've done fuck all.
I was wondering.
So
I'm like, so Mead?
But we're gonna.
tomorrow we're going to. We're
Okay.
actually going to move about 3/4 of a gallon of the coffee batch, which the coffee is so backgrounded it's not even there anymore.
Aw,
We're going to
that's
move that to
depressing.
the barrel. And then we have about 4.5, used to be 5.5, 4.5 gallons of
Was that because
Oh, we covered that.
Yes.
We've covered that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was funny.
Don't do batches when I ain't here.
Don't
Tee-hee.
hit Energizer, a couple of teaspoons
When
into a huge batch.
Don't make
Whoopsie.
batches while I'm off flicking my man bean to Metallica.
So, but anyway, we're going to move that one over to a carboy, let it rest for a few weeks. Whatever we have to top off on the barrel, then we will. And then anything left over, we may bottle. I don't know. We'll see.
Hell yeah. Can't wait.
But that is kind of the Mead update. What we need to do is probably actually, once we rack that, I need to probably get in the buying mood on more honey fairly soon.
Yeah, like a run that we're going to bottle the whole thing.
Yeah, a run with intention.
Because shit, we about out of mead.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting fucking very low.
Like if this was before weed was legal and I had this much mead left and it was weed, I'd be out. I'd be really worried and making phone calls.
We have a couple of bottles of Holly King left, and I think that's it.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that Holly King
Man,
is
those stores are real gone.
3 years old, so it's already a Grand Reserve.
Ooh,
Oh, fuck yeah.
Holy shit.
Matter of
I
fact,
can't hold on. I barely managed to hold on to the one for a year, and it was divine.
I'd like to introduce myself as the pack rat of the meat
Oh.
hall.
Yeah, or you were
Oh,
fucking Daryl.
I don't think I told you guys, but I ended up doing it kind of as a mold, and I put like cranberries and orange in it, and it was so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Mead and cranberry and oranges, huh?
Yeah, I did. Instead of mulled wine, I did a mulled mead, and I
Oh,
heated it.
I was thinking.
And it was
I was thinking
wonderful.
MOLDED.
No, I'm
I was
sorry.
like, did you make some
MU
weird like
no,
old timey,
MU. Some
old timey boomer
mold
fucking
mead?
like dessert that came out of that
No,
mold? Yeah.
Jesus, no.
No, mold. Now, was it the Holly King?
You know what? I don't. I think
Because
it had
the-
to have been the Holly King.
Because the funny thing is, the troublemakers like
it might have been the
mold-
trouble. It
it's
might
m-
have been the
It's
troublemaker.
mold already in the bottle. It's
Oh,
already a
whoops.
spice.
Well, then
you
I
know.
just made it more spicy.
Yeah. No, and that's
And it was wonderful. I
that
really
is
liked it.
actually-
In fact, we had it for winter solstice, and it was really beautiful.
You know what would have made it extra good is slice the tops off of about 3 Thai chilies and throw in there.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, give you a little.
Yeah.
What
Woo.
is that?
Ooh.
What is that?
I like that. That
Yeah.
sounds nice.
Man, looking back at the various batches we have done, I forgot we even did a sizer. I kept telling myself, like, man, we need to do a sizer one of these days.
I
We've
don't
already
know if I
fucking
have
done one.
one.
It's an apple batch,
Okay.
and we did the sizer.
Sacred Tree.
Yeah, Sacred Tree was what we called that one.
Okay. I don't think I ever tried Sacred Tree.
Yeah, and we didn't have any labels left over. So.
Okay, that's okay.
But yeah, it was really sweet, and it was made for people that complained that our mead was too whiskey-like.
Right. And that means I would have really liked it because that kick at the end sometimes can really knock your tits off.
Sure.
So, it's like,
Talk to
woo!
Ruby Gonzalez about that. Motherfucker took 7 pulls off the old barrel last week.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I
And,
bet he was effed.
I hadn't seen that man.
That was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, was that 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
well,
That was after the journey.
I feel like I hadn't. Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Fuck, forgot about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had 7 pulls on that thing, and I hadn't seen him that drunk in probably 15 years.
I don't think I've ever seen him.
I don't call people out on shit. I'm pretty easygoing.
Sure.
I had to call him out on that.
Yeah.
Like man, you're gonna need to chill the fuck out. I can't deal with this
when
right now.
every single one of your nerve endings, be them real or ethereal, are showing,
Yeah.
and someone just comes and starts rubbing up on them,
Yeah.
it's a little.
yeah, it's too much.
Psilocybin is a
It
hell
can-
of a thing.
It can
Oh,
fuck
yes.
with you.
Yeah,
it can fuck
for
with
sure. For
you.
sure.
Worth it though.
Oh, yeah.
Worth it.
We'll get to metal here in a moment. I almost feel like we have to have like a little quiz portion of the show.
Oh.
Well, should we take a break and have a word from our sponsor before we have the quiz show?
You know what? Yeah, let's set that up and we'll figure it out of a birthday theme.
Ooh, absolutely. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Imagine a second skin to your car. After years of research, science has created it. An invisible skin that is impervious to nature, that will lock out the harsh climate in which we live and lock in your car's finish. It's called Turtle Seal Liquid Polymer Sealant. It's more than a wax or a polish. It's a second skin that lasts and lasts. Turtle Seal, a second skin for your car.
That was a turtle wax commercial, right? Technically,
Yeah, you got to protect your shit, which actually,
protect your shit.
yeah. I just fucking let my phone is near death, near fucking death. If I didn't have to pay $250 for a new one, I'd have one by now.
Well, you clearly aren't aiming for the iPhone or the latest
No,
generation.
just one from fuck ass Metro, man.
All these other shits are like $1,200 nowadays.
Yeah, like
if you can get one.
You gotta lease that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. John got this one for me. It actually was really hard, the transition from the iPhone to this phone. But
And that's Android?
Yeah.
I'm
and
thinking
I mean,
about going the other direction, and it's kind of freaking me out a little.
Well, for me, honestly, the biggest thing was the photo transfer. That kind of got fucked up. But otherwise, honestly, the interface is basically the same.
I don't need pictures to remind me.
Well, that's fine.
That's boss tones.
There is always something there to remind me.
Wait, so let's get to this. I actually
Party time.
got some.
win.
I didn't even know this was happening.
No, that's okay. So I got a bunch of questions. You probably shouldn't actually get any of these right, so that's okay. Actually,
So now I'm gonna get them all right.
actually take it back. There's a couple you should actually get right, but
now
but
the
most of
pressure's
these,
Setting
on.
us up for failure.
no.
The pressure, like the heat,
There is
on.
no pressure because this is like most children's sports nowadays. There
Ooh, all
are no winners or
right.
losers. So
That's bullshit.
they're all participants.
Participation trophy.
Participants.
Can I just get a
Participants.
little bit of an endorphin rush here? Get something?
Is there a sticker?
Will there be
At the
punch
end,
and pie?
If I win?
I can give you a like a noggin, like a four knuckle, like on the. No, I don't.
I believe winner gets
Are
punched.
you saying that you're going to? Never mind.
Pop.
We're not going to go
Right
there.
the- right
Now
the
you're
forehead.
assuming you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's just as cocky.
well.
Who wants to
Well,
go
you gonna
first?
punch me? What makes you think you'll win?
Which one of you wants to go first?
I'll defer to the lady.
All
It's
right.
funny that you assumed I was going to say punch and not something else.
Oh.
All right. All right, Krista. So this is all birthday trivia.
Oh.
What is a golden birthday?
Is that your 50th?
No.
Is that your 25th?
No. It's actually when you turn the same age as the date of your birthday. Mine would be 14. I did not know to celebrate at
Yeah.
that age.
Wait,
I was
what?
told that. Yeah.
So- and yours would be
20
one.
Mine was my 21st.
So I got that shit out of the way without even knowing it.
yeah, it's not
same.
fair.
Happy birthday to me, BF. Fuck, I'll hit 100 and do it again.
All right. Well, that'd be 100.
Yeah, well, fuck,
Anyway.
I can't do 101. I'm sorry.
Okay, Brandon, here you go. It's a ballpark question for you. How many birthday cards on average are sent each year in the United States?
Oh god damn. The fucking 3 billion.
Over 2 billion. That's pretty close.
It's 3 billion is over 2.
Here's a couple that you guys will not get, but I'm just curious. What is the most common date of the birthday in the United States?
Oh.
I want to get close to it.
I know.
Yeah.
What month do I feel like I'm just like, holy shit, all these people? I don't know.
I'm going to go June 21st.
Okay.
I'm going to go like August 11th.
You'd be closer because the most common birthday in the United States is October 5th.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Which is weird to me considering that April is
everybody banging to start the year.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing to me is because with a birthday in April, I try not to really think of it in these terms, but once in a while it seeps in, and that is thinking about your parents doing it in July in Indiana. Like
sweaty and messy.
Couple rats fucking in a wool sock.
I know.
That's a great visual.
See,
I like
my
that.
my problem is my parents had to do that shit. Like
when the weather's nice.
Like fucking
Like
April.
Yeah.
But it's April in the high plains. It could have just been like a goddamn thunderstorm tornado in the vicinity. It's like, well, we better just do this now.
Yeah.
And then here I am.
Right. And here you are.
That's right.
All right. So to follow that one up then, what is the least common birthday in the United States?
February 29th.
That's true.
Now, I will say
Did I win?
is that it doesn't count. We're not
did it.
counting leap years.
I did it. But people are born on that day.
I know. I feel bad for them.
What did they do? They just skip it?
I
They
know
they don't
someone
get
who's-
included
I
in
know
cool
one or
surveys.
two
And,
people.
Like,
And
I am-
you know what? Facebook makes them still pop up on the 28th. It's so funny. I'm like,
so, Brandon, give me a date that's not the 29th of February.
Fair dues. February 28th.
Okay.
honestly, I kind of agree with you. Can we give the same answer? Is that allowed?
Sure,
I'm all right
because
with
you'll
that. It
both
doesn't
be
matter.
tied for wrong. May
Yes.
22nd. So.
Really?
Yeah.
The day after my birthday.
Oh, yours is the 21st.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
22nd. And I think I know someone who was born on the 22nd, so that makes it even more fascinating.
Wow. You need to start a club.
And were you born in Missouri?
No, in California.
Okay. Oh, well, that's better, I guess, depending.
Depending
Death
on your
Valley, maybe
perspective.
not, but
No.
because I was trying to think, it's like, that means your parents like, well, we closed out a strong summer. Let's
Just
do
north
it.
of Sacramento.
Okay, well, at least it's cool,
Cool.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Krista, here you go. What day of the week are the most babies born?
Oh gosh. Saturday?
Brad.
I'll go Wednesday.
Close, Tuesday.
Oh shoot.
All right.
How
Tuesday.
random.
What day of the week are the least amount of babies born?
Jesus' day.
Yeah.
Well,
that-
which
I was
day
gonna
of the
say
week?
Sunday.
Day of the week. Sunday?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you guys are right.
Agreed.
I thought you meant Christmas. So like,
No.
all right, all right.
Come on, man.
Fucking heathen. All right.
Sunday's his day.
All right. Let's see. Here you go. See if either one of you gets this one. Everyone knows the melody to Happy Birthday to You, but where did the melody actually come from?
Oh man.
A German war hymn.
Close. Actually, an English nursery rhyme called Good Morning to All.
Interesting.
And now Paul McCartney owns the rights to it.
God, he's the smartest man that ever lived.
Dick. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to outlive my bet.
Gonna fucking be like, that vegetarian motherfucker. He can't win.
All right. Here you go. Actually, let's get both of you to weigh in on this one. All right. How many people around the world are celebrating their birthday right now?
Like
On
today?
average?
Yeah, today.
Oh, on this. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
April 8th. That's right in that wheelhouse of fucking when it's cold.
And there are billions of people on planet Earth.
I know. I'm
FYI,
thinking
so.
at least hundreds of millions.
I'm going to go 830 million people.
15 million, believe it or not.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, wow, that's a lot less than I think I anticipated.
If
No,
you
I-
multiply that by 365, I think that gets us where we need to be.
Oh, does
That's
it?
true.
Apparently, my math is just off, which
That's
is
okay.
normal.
I only hang out with people shitty at math. So. All right. Okay, Krista. True or false?
Ooh, fitty.
Happy Birthday is the most popular song in the world.
false?
That is true.
Based on whose
Okay.
authority?
I was like, who says?
The most popular.
I thought it was
most.
Freebird.
The most, Jerry. The most. Freebird's there. Fucking Freebird is absolutely there.
Better be number 2, goddammit.
Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton right after.
Oh, golly. You got to
right.
hear all 3 when you hit 50.
All right, Brandon, here you go. On average, now this is not on average for you or me or people that people hate.
Just in general.
On average, how many birthday cards does someone receive on their birthday?
Oh, fuck.
You know, trying to get in the mind of a normie here. So
None. No, I'm just kidding.
close. That'd be me. That's
I'd
one.
say, like, man, really? John Q. Public 2?
Oh, I disagree. I end up with like 4.
7.
Wow.
Look at that.
See, I'm not even that loved, apparently.
I feel
Goddamn.
even more reviled.
Not only am I
I
stupid.
always get one from my grandmother, basically my grandparents, so 2, and then like my dad, so that's 3, and usually one other from someone random, so 3 to 4.
See, most of my family's dead.
Yeah.
Well,
That's my
that
my
would
problem.
account for why you don't get gifts.
Yeah, same. Dead or dead to me.
Although my grandmother still gets me a birthday card
There
every
you
year.
go.
Good man.
That's right.
She actually gets me a couple of
Actually-
cards a year.
So there
That's
you go.
yeah.
You
His
know what?
grandmother
Shouts
was
out
good
to
at
your
that.
grandma.
I'll say the reason I said 2 is because the last year for my 40th, I got one from my grandmother and one from my job.
Oh,
I mean,
a
I
job that
technically
actually,
gave you a
yeah.
card on your birthday, so that was
Oh,
a
yeah, we
card.
had like a whole thing, too. It was pretty
Yeah.
nice. We do that for everybody when it's birthday time.
all right. We talked about Paul McCartney having the rights to a happy birthday to you, right?
Yes.
How much does Happy Birthday to You make every year for copyrights?
Oh God.
$25 million.
I think I'm just gonna go with like 2 million.
2 million.
Oh.
Exactly.
I was like, I
exactly.
don't think
Is
it's
that
25.
is that
but
adjusted for inflation?
No.
Well, this is bullshit.
2 million's not worth what it was 10 years ago.
Now? Damn, $2 million. So that's just
Yeah.
something Paul McCartney's like, man, there's my beer money.
Yeah, for
My
real.
vegan beer money.
Let's hit the next one here. We're getting close to the end, so bear with us here. How much does the average children's birthday party cost?
Oh, average, so pretty good.
$250.
Okay.
I would say it's going to be higher.
Probably.
Well, you would be right.
I'm
Yeah.
going fucking
I mean, we literally
that game show. Fucking,
Yeah,
what's
let's
it
see.
called?
Go. Price is Right.
With the cards.
What was that? Shooting Sharks? No, that was the other one.
Card Sharks.
Card Sharks.
I'm going Card
okay,
Sharks
hold
rules.
on.
Yeah, no, $500.
Damn, I would have said $300.
Double.
Yeah, $500 on a shitty kid.
I mean, if I'm being honest, that baby shower that I helped host, we easily, between all of us, spent between $1,000 and $2,000. Actually,
Good
maybe
God.
even 3. No joke. So
I could
yeah, I'm
fucking
actually
stock
not
I
shocked.
could restock my liquor over here.
Oh yeah, with the food. Oh God, I'm still blown away with the amount of money. I'm like,
Dude.
yeah, wow. In fact, I'm like, if I ever like have kids, I'm like, we're not doing that. We're gonna go get like pedicures or something, and
Them
that's it.
kids going to learn that they're lucky to get a pie on their birthday.
When was the last time you had a birthday party?
Now, see, people
and it had to be on your birthday.
people have tried to pull that shit off, but I don't know. A couple of years ago, it fell on a Friday, but we were doing Friday shit on a Friday.
That's what I'm saying. A planned, like, man, this is going to be Kevin's birthday. We're going to have a cake, presents, the whole nine. When was the last time?
Fucking 15 or 16,
You lucky twat.
maybe. You know what? I take that back. I think one of my ex-wives had a thing for me when I was like probably 19.
And I'm talking not like waking up and someone just got you a cake and that was it. I'm talking a party,
Yeah,
an event.
I mean, I was barely an adult. I think was the last. When was the last one you had?
I was 8.
God damn.
Aw,
It was at Peter Piper Pizza in Roswell, New Mexico.
that's
I worked
really
at one of
cool.
those in El Paso.
It cost $80 to keep like a crew of about 24 kids because I was on the goddamn soccer team.
Oh.
So I had a whole bunch of friends. And we were champs. We were the champs too.
And y'all probably shared
So-
orange slices.
So all these motherfuckers came out and we just Peter Piper Pizza was ours for $80 for about 2 hours.
It's like renting a whorehouse.
God damn, could you I would go pay $80 just for myself to play just video games and have them keep me fat on pizza and Coca-Cola
Only if
with
it's
a little bit of hooch in it.
Only if it's Rampage or Gauntlet, one of the two.
Yeah, it all depends on what their video game selection is like.
That's
these
what
days.
they had when I worked there, and I'd dump so much stupid money in when we were slow.
If I make it to 50, Peter Piper Pizza, Roswell, New Mexico.
Yeah.
The invitation is out there to anybody that hears this.
All right, let's wrap it up. I got two. Brandon, if your birthday is in August, what is your star sign? And it's two possible answers right here.
Leo.
Yeah, Leo or Virgo.
Yep.
That is my grandmother's birthday.
All right,
8/11.
Krista, here you go. If your birthday is on
grandmother's
Valentine's
birthday.
Day, or
Right on, man.
or if you like to troll people and piss them off and call it Valentine's Day, as I like to do. If your birthday is on Valentine's Day, what star sign do you have?
Oh, what's before Pisces? Shit, I'm having a moment. I think it's Sag. Is it Sag?
It is not.
What is it?
Aquarius.
Oh shit, that's right.
I was just about to sing it.
The
It's
age of Aquarius.
dawning
Yeah, I
of
should-
the
Valentine's.
You know what? I should remember this. In fact, there's a reason why I don't. Probably my brain blocked it out.
Props to the girls at work because that's the only reason why I even know about the other astrology signs.
The horoscopes and
Because
stuff.
they always talk about it, so it's I kind of know.
Right?
So yeah, props to them. Now, who's smart now? Who's smart now?
Who's smart
You're
now?
smart.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah. God damn, we're almost out of time, huh?
We're at 44 minutes.
Oh shit! I thought. That break was a little longer.
Yeah.
That's when we do our beer refills and nonsense. So.
Let's hit metal real quick.
Yes.
And it will be real quick because a little bit of a boring release day.
Yeah.
Unless you're into Alex Lifeson getting weird.
So the guitar player from Rush put out an effort with his new band, and not surprised. Actually, Brandon had the best fucking analogy of all of them.
You do something for, 40 years?
Yeah, but you compared him to another Canadian artist, too.
Oh, Devin Townsend, yeah. Well, just every once in a while, you kind of want to get really, really, really fucking weird. And you do it, and it's not like you're doing it to gain your old fans.
Yeah.
You're doing this to gain maybe some new shit.
Sure.
And lead them to your old shit, which is cheddar ball sandwiches all day.
All day. I don't know. I haven't heard one track of this. You've heard two.
I've heard two, and it is very atmospheric. If you go in expecting nothing, it's not a bad jaunt. But if you go in expecting man, this is Alex Life.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's Alex Lifeson.
There's got to be a lick or two in there, and there's nothing.
Yeah.
But just like some atmospheric music, you're going to be a little disappointed.
Okay.
So meter your expectations, and you might like it. Although if you want fucking moving pictures, you ain't getting in on this, sir.
Yeah. So what else do we have in the metals aside?
Let's see here. Everybody's bitching because the Grammys didn't fucking pay homage to some people when they do their in memoriam thing.
Who do we overlook at the Grammys?
Johnny Zazula from Megaforce Records, which I'm like, well,
Okay.
whatever.
He's a record exec. Fuck him. All right.
And Joey Jordison, the drummer of Slipknot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But then I say this, everybody that's bitching about it also don't care about the Grammys anyway.
Right.
Like, just another reason that the Grammys don't fucking matter.
That was the weird thing, when Tool won at the Grammys in 2019 for Fear Inoculum.
Yeah.
Is that
That's wild.
I was like, well, okay, the last thing that those assholes want, and that's why you gave them? Okay. And then it turns into a big running joke, But, yeah, they outsold Taylor Swift that year, so. Always a good time. Always a good time.
Tuesday was 20 years that Lane Staley had been dead.
Yeah, we celebrate a little bit, even though I don't. Oh, I almost
I
said,
celebrate a lot.
I almost said I don't like Lane Staley. I don't like Lane Staley's fans.
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing with old Metallica versus new Metallica fans. That's the most tired argument ever. People, you need to just realize that Alice in Chains and Lane Staley are one fucking band. The William Duvall-led era is a completely other beast. But 3/4 of that band, the soul of that band is still there.
Sure. Yeah.
Jerry Cantrell shows that.
Jerry
On the
Cantrell
Reg.
is the soul of that band. I
Fuck
mean,
yeah.
that's Jerry's band. So all these, man, it gets me angry whenever assholes are out there. It's like, man, they should have just like renamed the band, and then Jerry could do whatever he wanted to do. It's like, well, it's Jerry's band, so I don't know what you want him to do.
Apparently, Bruce Dickinson had an entire wall, T to B, top to bottom, covered in kegs when they were recording Number of the Beast.
Kegs.
I feel like you kind of need it if you're recording
Yeah.
something
Kinda
called
like-
The Number of the Beast. I feel like that's very
like a
apropos.
library, you're going up there to get that book,
Hell
only it's
yeah.
a keg.
It's a keg.
That's-
Fuck yeah.
That's still like early 80s, though. I
Man,
mean, they're
that sounds
still
so amazing.
They're still only in studio probably 4 or 5 days back then.
We're all familiar with Dragon Force's song "Through the Fire and the Flames."
Yeah.
I don't think
The-
so, but that's okay.
I think you would actually recognize it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
fair enough.
it's the crazy ridiculous song from Guitar Hero 3.
Oh,
Well,
maybe.
and it was in a flick too of note.
Okay.
God damn it.
It's
Oh, well.
okay. That's okay. You guys know I'm
Right.
not as up on the music.
Right.
Well, the main reason why most people know this song is because it was on Guitar Hero 3. That's why I knew it. I fucking saw him in concert like a year later after that, too, because of it. I have one and only trivia question.
Okay.
How much you think this band got paid for having this song Guitar Hero 3?
On just Guitar Hero 3.
That's it.
Because I want to say it was used in Tremors 3.
It probably was, but this is just what they
Yeah.
were paid for this
For
song
Guitar Hero?
to be on the game. Guitar Hero.
Okay, now refresh my memory. Guitar Hero, was that cross-platform or was it all just PS?
It
or
was
just
on.
PlayStation?
It was on everything.
Okay.
It was even on the Wii.
Okay, I'm gonna guess those guys made $95 million.
I'm going to guess that they got fucked and they only got like 10
$10.
million. Sorry, 10 million.
I like $10.
Sorry,
man.
$10. That's all. No, 10 million.
So we got 90 million, and verbatim, I want to make sure I got this right, that they got fucked and got 10 million.
Yes.
All righty.
Oh, God.
I had it in the vague. I just had to make sure I had it right. Less than $3,000.
Holy shit!
Oh, no. It's even worse than I thought.
Wow.
And then you split that among 5 fucking people.
$600?
No.
They probably-
If that.
They
they'd
couldn't
probably
even pay
play-
rent
They
with
could
that.
probably play weddings and get paid more.
Oh,
Now,
my God.
this has to be said. Their popularity exploded with this.
Okay.
I mean, they made money out there doing their shit.
Okay.
And all that money, especially going live and on tour, all that goes right to them.
Sure.
Okay.
Is that a fair trade?
I don't know.
No.
I don't
It never
think so.
is. It
I
never is
thought so.
because get paid for what you are right now. The shittiest.
They were nothing.
I
Yeah,
know, but
I know.
the thing is, the shittiest thing in the music business is when asshole club owners are like, man, you're going to get so much exposure. Well, exposure doesn't fucking keep the goddamn gas in
Right.
the tank, right?
Now,
You know?
what I would like to know is what they got paid, because Rock Band, which we have here in guitar form at the bare minimum here at the Mead Hall, has that song on their store for purchase. You can buy it for $2.
Oh, wow.
I haven't bought it yet because I know I'm an old motherfucker and I can't play that song anymore. My hand hurts.
Yeah.
But I want to know what deal they got for that. Because motherfuckers, when they saw that, well, I have to buy that. I have to
Right.
buy that right now.
Nostalgia sells really well. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It does. And lastly, who do you think had a better week of sales on, let's see, on this first week of release? The new Ghost album or the new Machine Gun Kelly album?
Sadly, Machine Gun Kelly.
MGK, you know it was him.
Okay.
Now, I will say, though, Ghost has fucking come a long way. I did read a ridiculous article saying that they are the metal band of the decade. And it's 2022.
They can all
So-
go eat a bowl of dicks.
I think it's a bag. I think it's a bag of dicks.
You can have bowls or bags or cups.
Small phallus, right? Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anything can be
I,
filled
I expect it
with
more
dicks.
like something a baguette.
Be
would
water,
come.
my friends. Be water. So, Impera, the Ghost album, sold 70,000 equivalent album units.
What the
Meh.
fuck is this?
New
Where
math.
mainstream sellout, which that's Machine Gun Kelly's album, 93,000 equivalent album units.
Pretty close. For to be within 20 million
Yeah.
But now
units.
I can break these numbers down for you even more.
Okay.
Of those 70,000 equivalent album units. 62,500 of those were physical album sales
Oh wow.
For Ghost?
for Ghost.
Okay.
On Machine Gun Kelly's, it was 42,000.
Yeah. But Machine Gun Kelly's fan base are children, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
this
gonna
is
be
what this is
online.
where it shows who actually fucking won the race, if there was a race to be won. Ghost of that 70 grand, 7,000 of that came from streaming equivalent.
Wow.
Machine Gun Kelly's 50,000. More
Wow.
people streamed his album than actually bought it.
Right.
And goddamn, that's apparently where the cheddar's at if you're a well-known guy.
Yeah, the problem is then allows the industry, like, I don't know, Spotify, to then say, well, this is what we're going to pay our artists because, man, if you just go out and get good, and then people will stream your shit and you'll get paid, which is nonsense.
No. Yeah.
Man, I hope Neil Young's okay.
I don't know. The weirdest thing is that do the two of you listen to Spotify right now?
Yeah.
Only when I'm at work.
I have never, ever even downloaded that app,
I've never
gone to their
used it.
site. I'm clueless.
I have had it in the past.
It looks weird to me, like you and Ruben both at the end of the year on Facebook will post what your fucking playlist was for the year or whatever.
I don't do that anymore.
But
You have to die for me to change shit.
but Spotify though, I mean, it's like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a Spotify screen. That's how in the dark I am because
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't use it anymore, but there was a period, a couple of years, because you could make your own playlist pretty much. Like you had an iTunes library of all that shit.
Right.
Yeah,
And as long as you didn't mind an ad every once in a while, you could play your playlist.
Wow.
yeah. Is that after like every track you're getting
It was like
ads,
every
right?
2 or 3.
Oh,
Okay.
sounds
They were
terrible.
they
So
were
it's like
generous.
Pandora then.
Pandora's are usually every, honestly, when you have the ads.
Yeah, the one thing I would say has got to be an advantage, at least for me, on like Pandora compared to Spotify, would be. Do you still listen to Pandora?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I have.
It turns me on to new music that I'm not familiar with
Sure.
because all I
it
got to do.
switches the
Yeah, I
switches
just
slightly.
create a channel
Sure.
for an artist like Moonsorrow or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, guess fucking what? They're going to be like
Yeah. Here's
rolling
some
out
other
all
shit.
kinds of crazy weird
Yeah,
Finnish,
there's been some
you know.
weird stuff on my station lately. I'm like, where's this coming from? But I'm here for it, Like, okay.
I don't mind being kind of like, oh, by the way, and here's some shit, and you're going to like pause and go, what the fuck
What
is
is
this?
that? 'Cause
And if you want to bump it, you can.
Sure.
If you haven't had that many bumps, but I like it because it feels like it's really kind of educating me to some music
Sure.
that I would not check out.
It's almost like it's the perfect combination of a curated playlist and the radio. Because it's a band that you like, so
Right.
you're generally gonna like what
We're going to
Pan
pepper some stuff in.
Yeah,
right?
what Pandora chooses to pepper in. Usually, not always. Sometimes I'm like, what are y'all doing? But
You're not going to get a
otherwise-
lot of deep cuts unless you
No.
let that run a long time.
Right, exactly.
But I mean, I really do. Anything that like makes an effort to like make me feel like they're trying to make me a better person.
Sure, expand my horizons. Heck yeah.
So yeah, and that's what Pandora serves. It serves a purpose. Spotify, I'm sure would, but it's not my bag. I'm not. I hate to say it. I'm a YouTube cat because
That's
if
fair.
I'm listening to music, it's gonna be a fucking home, and
Yeah.
it's a
YouTube's
band that's
easy.
got an equivalent fucking video. Hey, I'm on board.
Yeah, exactly. MMA.
Yeah.
Well, we got to give the lady what she wants, eh? UFC 273 tomorrow from Florida. We're on DeSantis County, country. All
County? I think he's a governor, right? Yeah.
that could be a state.
A very fascist governor.
Gotcha.
Gross.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
I don't know their shit over there. I barely know our shit here, and I'm
That-
kind of happy about that.
It's
Ain't that
probably a
where
good
Disney
thing.
World is? How can people hate that place?
That's a person
Harry
I
Potter land?
He's a person I could commit violence against that I don't know. There's very few of those like in my
Great,
life.
now we
but,
just got
yeah.
flagged.
Wahaha.
But by the way, I don't want to kill any governed official of any stripe. I just want to
I
smoke
didn't say
weed and
kill.
get.
I just said commit violence.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that either.
And I
Maybe
want
I
to.
just want to step on his balls a little.
And I want to get in the middle of
Who's
the
going to
Disney
pay
thing.
for that? Like probably like Bitcoin or something.
I think they need to create a new section of Disney World called Jumanji Land.
Ooh.
And you just like turn your kids loose there while you go have a good time. All right?
And maybe they'll be alive when you get back, and maybe not.
Maybe. I mean, hopes and prayers. Right?
Ooh. So on the early prelims of 273, let's get back to this. So we don't all burn in hell forever, if that shit's real. Which who knows? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. UFC Fight Pass prelims are headlined by Alexei Olenek fighting Jared Vanderaa.
Man, Olenek. That's
Even
the
money.
50-year-old Russian guy, right?
That Ezekiel chokes everybody when he can.
Actually, he looks like he's 60, but he's like 40.
Yeah, he's well held.
Some crazy shit like that.
Shit.
Looks like wrestled bears as a child or
Oh,
something.
God.
Yeah, but now he probably can't do that. He
No, he's
might
been-
lose his job if he don't get a dub here.
He's been knocked out a bit.
A few times. Aspen Ladd, 4th ranked bantamweight, taking on
Big
Raquel
forehead.
Pennington.
Big forehead. I'm going Raquel.
Well, so is Vegas.
Good.
That's
As it
actually
should
shocking because Aspen Ladd, remember, she was on the rise.
Did she make weight?
Without shaking.
That forehead has really, really kind of bumped her out
That's
of
where all the
competition,
water is.
right?
All right, that might have been a little fucked up. I don't know. Hopefully she's not a waterhead baby.
She got a huge Shakespearean forehead, which is great, unless you're a woman.
Or a doctor on a spaceship.
Huge head and a big dumpy ass. Okay.
That's for another podcast. It's headlined by Ian Gary, the guy that's from Ireland that says it's Conor McGregor stuff.
Okay.
The prelims are a little weak. Gotta admit. Kind of glad we're not buying this.
We're not buying. We'll
we got
watch,
burnt. We
but,
are spurned lovers.
Yeah,
we'll watch it, but we
the
ain't buying it.
last pay-per-view kind of bent us over a little
That's
bit.
right.
So.
We're going to go park outside somebody's house, bought it, and watch it from there.
Yeah.
From their window, like fucking just watching through
Just
there.
run that coax right next to the extension cords I got going to my neighbor's house.
Oh,
so.
shit. That's right. Make some real crime here. Moving on to the main card. Mackenzie Dern, 5th ranked strawweight, going against Tisha Torres, 7th ranked.
Is it weird to you that Mackenzie Dern really didn't fall in the standings too much after that loss she had last time?
And, well, it's strawweight. That's pretty, unless you're in the top 3, it's pretty light.
Tisha Torres is very beatable from Mackenzie Dern.
She's very beautiful.
She's
beautiful.
Beautiful,
Beautiful, but
and,
biddable.
beatable.
I agree. That's all even money in Vegas, too.
And I think if Mackenzie can get her hands on her, I think that fucking fight's over before it even starts. So she's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, she's something.
So what kind of favorite do you think Khamzat is against Gilbert Burns?
Plus 700
Okay, you mean negative, right?
or negative 700.
Yeah, he ain't no under. Plus, negative
Yeah.
490.
Okay.
They're giving Gilbert Burns a lot of credit here.
That's pretty significant, but it's not crazy. So.
Yeah.
Would you take Gilbert Burns in that fight?
I was really thinking about it, man, until I heard Dana White say, if Chimaev beats Gilbert Burns, he's fighting Colby next. Now I'm just fucking praying for this guy to win.
Yeah.
I don't know how many gods there are in MMA, but if there are any out there, we need to make this happen. We really do.
I wonder what Colby Covington would do to duck that guy.
Could you imagine he didn't know that and heard that like we all did?
Just immediately drop a Tootsie Roll in his fucking
like fucking at Golden Corral, you can get a little mac and cheese and chocolate fountain going, and all of a sudden you find out if this guy happens to beat Gilbert Burns, your bitch ass is next.
Yeah.
And if that motherfucker does it in the first round like he said he would, well, you're going to have to do it sooner than you think.
Yeah, well, and he said he's coming after then Kamaru, right, for welterweight, and then after that he's going after fucking Adesanya at middleweight.
Oh, my God, man. This is I haven't been this stoked for a fighter doing shit since Conor.
I hate him because he's Russian, and I think the Russian people need to know the fucking nonsense and evil that they're allowed to transpire under their flag. But
Agreed.
But I will say that in the meantime, I'm rooting against every Russian. So Khamzat, have a good fucking time. But Gilbert Burns is my boy tomorrow, unfortunately. And
Is Chimaev a Rusky?
Yeah. He's fighting out of Sweden, but he's from fucking Russia.
That would explain the lack of a mustache.
And
Chechnya?
yeah, that's that Muslim area. That's where all the crazy fucks are from. So
yeah.
that's where they were a breakaway republic. They tried to leave the fucking Russian Republic, when everybody else did, and Russia kind of put their foot down and created a bunch of atrocities there. I'm starting to really notice a trend out of the Russian army, right?
So you're probably going to be not you. Folks are going to be really bummed out because I feel like all the Ruskies on this card are going to win.
Probably. But But by the way, they're all Ruskies living here, and they can't go home.
But they can't. Well, they can stay here.
Apparently, they can stay here, right? Apparently, they've got visas to the degree that they can remain.
Johan Hegg, fucking frontman of Amon Amarth, canceled his fight pass. Like, actually made a post about it on Twitter because, Islam Makhachev, that fucking fight card while I was in Vegas.
Yeah,
he was like, I'm canceling this shit. I don't think they should have Russian fighters on any of these cards because being a Russian athlete, you are an extension of your country.
I know that's kind of where I'm at. The problem is it is an autocracy. So Putin has everything locked the fuck down. So the Russian people don't know what's what. But the problem is that they're starting to see a lot of losses in what a lot of countries do when they start seeing a lot of dead people turning up at home. They start fucking either getting behind that effort or oppose it. It's early, so they're behind it. So again, if you're supporting anything that happens under the Russian flag, I'm going to be fucking diametrically opposed to you. That's all there is to it.
Have to be.
Well, let's move on to the main event.
Hey, well, that's all the joy you need for one day, right?
We just got an Australian and a Korean in this one. Good times. Alexander Volkanovski, Korean Zombie. I'm rooting for the Korean Zombie just because this is a man that made me see what a twister was and it changed my life.
It's also a match. It would throw if you're a fan of the chaos theory, you got to root for the Korean Zombie
because
the entire fucking division would be like, what the fuck do we do now?
He has used it to his advantage and has been a victim of it. Remember that 5-round one? Was it Yair Rodriguez where they went the distance and Jung would have won that fight if he hadn't wore that weird 6-12 elbow.
Yeah, that up elbow he had, yeah.
That slept him, and he threw it from behind.
Right.
I don't see that happening here.
No.
But he's a plus 500 in Vegas. That'd be the guy I'd put $100 on and just watch the main event in Las Vegas, thinking maybe I might get $500 out of this.
Yeah.
If anybody can pull off a weird upset at 145, it's him.
Yeah.
Or Volkanovski just dominates him for 25 minutes like everybody else fucking thinks going to happen.
That guy fights more than almost any other champ, right?
He is busy and was supposed to fight Holloway.
Yeah. Again, could that be the fourth one? Some
the
nonsense?
Third one.
Goddamn. Well, usually, how often do they make a trilogy fight when you basically have a guy that won 2 of them?
When you have no other choice.
Man. Nothing against Holloway, but come on. I mean, it's that guy is clearly the best, gatekeeper to fucking get a championship fight out of the division.
Who you got in that main event?
Volkanovski.
Yeah, me too.
By decision.
I'd bet,
I have him by fucking decision.
I bet on Zombie, and I'd also put a side bet of another $50 on a twister. Because you never know. That could be I'm going to retire money right there.
I don't think it'd be that crazy, right? Because that's the guy that's already put one in before.
A long time ago, when he's been the first. Bryce Mitchell has done 1 and attempted 5.
Yeah.
So
he tried 4 of them in one fucking fight. So.
Yeah, failed on all 4, but nearly had them in all 4.
All right, let's get this shit done. We got
do
beers
it.
to drink. All right, let's get to the picks, drinks.
Going beer.
Yep. Budweiser. Little vino.
Yeah, it was another little
Peanut nor.
No, it was a rosé mixed with some cranberry juice and some bubbly.
Shit, that's all right.
Yeah, it's nice.
How
That
very
sounds
southern
like
French of you. Music this
Frenchman.
week. Mine is going to be
oui.
what we close out with, so we'll get to that in a second. So, but anything blowing your skirt up musically?
Go some Lane Staley facelift era shit.
Gotcha. Sap is not bad too, right?
Sap is not bad, but it's not known for its vocals. That's more known for Jerry Cantrell.
Well, I'm a
And
Jerry guy.
that being a throwaway album as well.
I'm a Jerry guy.
We'll get into that in 2 weeks. By the way, we ain't gonna be here next week.
No.
Brett's
coming to town. We always say we always say we're going to do one. There's no way we can't do it.
That's
All
a lie.
Krista, anything going on musically for you?
No, I've just been listening to Medical Apartheid, so that's not music. It's just a book.
There we go.
Ooh, audiobook again.
Audiobook.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe your last pick was an audiobook as well.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Sorry.
We'll be back at it again in 2 weeks. I think you're back with us by then. I know you're going.
I think I should be.
I think you're sailing to the Sandwich Islands or something.
Sandwich Island sounds delicious.
Song pick, Wasted Years, because of next week's birth week, and I always feel that's apropos. So,
All right, fight pick. Who do you think's more likely to get a first round finish on the main card?
I fucking Chimaev, but I would like to say Mackenzie Dern, but I don't know.
I'm gonna go Jan
That's not a bad pick either.
because I feel like that motherfucker before all this other bullshit started was already he fucked up, but Aljamain Sterling was the puss.
Yeah.
It's like that weird heel face turn at the same time, man.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of respect for that cat. All right. Well, anyway, that's it. We'll be back in 2 fucking weeks. Birthday done and all that shit out of the way, and and all that nonsense and whatever we do around here. I don't know.
What are we hitting? 52?
Pardon?
52.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Right? I think. Yeah.
Bye.